So I don't know if I've ever tried Peter Pants. I think I might go it here. I'd also think of buying Pied Piper. We played that a couple games ago, and it wasn't super impressive. It wasn't that it wasn't impressive. It's just not that exciting, I guess. Extra Animal's fun, but it doesn't offer, sort of a unique game style. We got lucky here because we can actually pay for this, and I think we'll grab this. Hopefully they don't have I guess a tiny or a, what are the things that kill us? Tiny or Humpty. If they just go an average thing, this should kill it, and we'll get 2 extra gold, which means we can actually buy things next turn. We start at level 3, so we're seeing all 3 minions. I think usually you have a chance to see level 2 minions as well, right? Wow, okay, so I think we're going to grab this. And I think we'll grab... We could have grabbed this also, but I think we want to go this like weird gold build and just try to get tons of gold early. If we just happen to get a huge amount of pigs, we can do that. I think what we eventually want is to get a sleigh character, the, what do you call it, the adventurer, and you try to just buff this a bunch of times and make your shop really strong, and then get some range characters maybe. We do want to, you need to figure out how to scale. Wow, so actually, yeah, well, I'm gonna get 2 gold. They'll get an extra 1. They had a very large range minion. Okay, so this can... Okay, we'll grab this and we'll grab this. We get some nice sleigh triggers. We had 6 gold, so we got to buy 2 things. Both level 3s. Hopefully we get some sleigh triggers, we can get some treasures. And then this will just make things cheaper. We're just, so we have an early advantage because we start at level 3. No one else is level 3 yet. They're going to hit level 3 next turn when we hit level 4, and our shops will get buffed. So the idea is that we want to be able to push the advantage now, get some double gold. Our shop's never going to change in terms of composition. We're always going to see the same things, but they will get +1/+1. So we want to just try to get these early and get some, recurring advantages the out of the fact that we were ahead early game. Wow, so since they have these, I actually don't know what's gonna okay, so yeah, we're gonna end up with 1 pig, because they got the sleigh trigger on. So I've never actually seen this before. Okay. Um, I don't think Romeo's are good because you can't get Juliet's, right? Is that a true thing? I guess we'll take this because it costs 1. We could take this and level it. But yeah, if you can't get Juliet's, then that's not going to be good. And I guess we'll just cast this because we can't afford anything else and we don't want to just keep re-rolling. Put this up front, I guess. No, put this up front, that's fine. But we want this in though, yeah. Put these here. Actually, we'll let this attack first. You don't want this to get picked off by something weird, I think. So you see everything in our shop is buffed by 1/1. They're not super large now, but if that keeps happening, that could become a big deal. Hopefully this can get some sleigh triggers still. It did, although I'm not overly optimistic about this round. Yeah, we're actually going to lose this round. It looks like, yeah, because this will just... so they're going to get some extra gold, and the unfortunate part is we don't get the 4 extra gold. We get this thing. I will take this for 0. And I almost want to cast this because we're going to do a lot of buying from the shop. So we'll cast that. I'm not gonna Okay, we have a couple options here. Again, we're not super interested in this. I think I might sell this though, and we can maybe grab one of these. It is a 3-3. Everything in the shop is buffed. And hopefully it could get a slay trigger, which gives us a 4. I guess that's the only chance to get Juliet, if we happen to get a 4 off this. So hopefully this will get one final slay trigger and upgrade. And then we might need to get rid of it soon. We don't have a ton of gold because these haven't been surviving. When these were surviving early, we had tons of extra gold, but since they've stopped, we've really sort of hit a wall. Unfortunately they got their slay trigger and not us. Okay, so we'll get this kill here. We get some gold from their pig, we get some gold from our pig, so we'll take this for free. We can cast a spell on a 3-drop to get a 4-drop. I don't know if that's worthwhile, we'll just take that. We bought 2 things. This might be a decent spell in that case. Okay, we'll upgrade this. We'll give our characters a little extra attack because we want to get the slay triggers. We can't buy this here, otherwise I think we would. Upgrade this. Gives us something a lot bigger. The character in the front row dies, so I think we'll grab this because... Actually, we'll grab this because we have some... Makes our dwarf stronger. No, this is probably better overall. It will scale better later. And I think we can take out Romeo for this. We could do this instead. This is a 7-4. These give a little recurring advantage. It's actually bigger here though. This is our biggest lineup, I think. We do lose out on those benefits. We'll hopefully upgrade one of these and be able to do something with that. Okay, so we did get the slay buff. Hopefully we get this one as well. Getting an upgraded 4 isn't too bad actually. And we'll actually survive, so we'll actually get to see what we get. Oh, dragon. I do like the dragon here. It is strong early game. Oh, and yeah, everything's actually getting some nice buffs from the tree. We get tons of extra gold, everything's buffed. Pretty good round for us. We'll get this, it's our best chance of getting high level treasures. I don't think we love any of these, although these start to become kind of interesting. Okay, so this is the slay thing we were talking about. And I think getting this upgraded is pretty nice here. Oh well, we want that so badly. We might take another one of these. And we'll sell something to upgrade the pig. What do we want to sell? Probably Romeo here. We'll upgrade this pig. Oh, and I forgot we get it right now. Extra attack. You'll grab this. Okay, so getting a 5-drop is fine, I think. Gets an extra attack in the back, right? Extra health up front. So just like this, I think. Hoping to get the slays later on. And we'll just put it like that in. Maybe that, just to try to get the extra buffs. We might have went too early on this, but letting this be upgraded means we'll scale a little better, I think. And we do need scaling, because, you know, we can't go up in level, so we need to always account for that. So hopefully this will get a nice slay off. Looks like it will, right? Yeah, that's great. So that helps us get an extra level. Just keep procking this. Take this, I think we'll take this as well. We win the fight, means that maybe it looks like we haven't been, the XP isn't moving, which is sort of strange. Okay, perfect, we do want one of these. No! Oh, I thought I grabbed it. Oh no. Huh. Okay, and we'll grab this as well. And I think we have to stop here, obviously. I wonder if this is better up front. Yeah, if we get the sleigh off, this will be nice. We still want this in back, that's the most important one. It looked like, yeah, did this not increment at all when we bought this? That might have been a bug. I'll have to, go back and watch that. We have some decent treasures so far. We did get a 5, which is nice. This will attack right away. And then hopefully we'll get a sleigh off of these. It's always, reasonable, I think, to wait. So these do keep the buff of the Peter Pan. So if you get them from the shop, it's a way to get bigger characters that way. Oh wow, that was unfortunate. This won't get a sleigh, it looks like, although it didn't die right away, so it does have a shot to do something. Although there it goes, yeah. Unfortunate. Okay, so this has a decent chance of slaying here. Yeah, it will. Oh, I was gonna say a pig will survive, but it looks like it didn't. So we should get extra XP from this as well. So we should go all the way to the next level? Yeah, we did. Okay. Wow, so I'm gonna sell one of these. What is the... How big is this on the bench? 8.5. So we'll buy one of these. I'm just gonna skip. I think it's worth it to keep buying these because when they get upgraded, yeah, and wow, we can get another one. It's our way to get upgraded 4-drops. This is better than this. First character is plus 10 attack. That would be better than this. It'll help us get our sleigh buffs off, which is, I think, pretty important here. And we really want that. So we will sell one of these to grab this. We want an upgraded one of these to help us gain 1 level every turn, which will mean everything in the shop gets +1/+1 every turn. I wonder if it's better to do this. See if we can get this initial sleigh buff. Oh, that was a nice hit for us. That worked out as well. We did get 1 level. This is a very strong power early if you have a lot of evil. It just does take out a good amount. Unfortunately, we won't get the sleighs on either of these. We will get 4 gold though, so. Okay, we're gonna buy this. And yeah, again, it looks like it didn't move the thing. I might be misunderstanding what's going on there, but it is a little bit concerning that it doesn't seem to work. We already cast a spell. I will grab that just for now. Perfect. We can do this. Upgrade this, make this a lot more powerful. I don't think any of these are better than what we have. Except, you know what, maybe this is better than this at this point. So if we just get, this to trigger twice every time, or trigger once, and get the sleigh, do double XP, this will keep cycling, these will grow very fast, and I think that might be the way to, get through this. So this gives extra health in the front, which is nice, and hopefully these will actually trigger. We haven't got these to trigger yet, which has been kind of strange. They've been sitting back here. I mean, they are pretty large. So they have a lot of buff. So when they transform into a 4-drop, it will be quite large. Well, they already have a good boy though. That's very, very strong. Fortunately, we killed it before it could get its sleigh buff off. So I think we'll get the sleigh finally. And we do get a Juliet, so we can actually go for a Romeo. This is interesting, although I think not very good, unfortunately. I think we'll cast this, just keep buffing everything in the shop. No, we don't need that. So I do want to grab a Romeo if I can see it. I don't know if it's worth it to grab another one of these. Probably not. It is hard to get multiple slays off. I think we will grab another one of these. These do grow, but we're not going to cast that many spells. Huh, so we weren't able to really find anything. I think we want to wait till we triple this. Okay, we don't want that here. We want something like this, so it will trigger that. Is the idea. We don't want to trigger this last breath because we don't want to give them 2 gold. Triggers it twice, so make things very cheap. That has some value. We'd love to get something to trigger the slay more often. I don't know what we'd end up needing. But yeah, this keep going. These will get very strong in the shop. We're doing well, we're winning some fights. We do keep buffing the shop. I don't know if this is worthwhile because it's just like one level of the thing. But you can see everyone else is starting to scale past us. Hopefully this attacks this. Yeah, so we'll keep the pig. That's very nice for us. Got a little lucky. Well, they survived at 1 health. So they got a little lucky too. We'll grab this. This costs 0, so we will cast it. Helps us, you know, get the buff in the shop a little bit more. Oh, here's a Romeo. Oh, here are 2 more Romeos. Okay, we'll sell this and we'll grab my... These don't seem good, really, right? Okay, so what we want is, we want a Juliet in the back. In the front, sorry. We want this positioned to trigger... What if we want something like this? No, we still want that on the board. Yeah, this gives us maximum scaling potential. Oh well, we still have a ton of gold. Should have bought that chicken. We'll buy this chicken. Wow, I didn't realize we still had gold left. Big mistake by me. See, if this were to die, then when this attacks, we trigger this. This isn't very good, I think, at this point. Although we did get the trigger on that, so that's nice. Triggers this twice. I don't know if that means it's worth... It's -8, which means, you know, one thing will definitely be free, or if it hits 2 things. It looks like it hits 2 things. We'll grab this, buy this, sell this, buy this, sell this. So we have a lot of gold. Grab this. So that definitely leveled us up that time, so we didn't need to worry about that. We already cast a spell, so we can't do that. So everything we have is tripled, so we actually need to start looking for things. Since we have a Juliet, that might be our best comp available. Do want to sell this. Grab this. Unfortunately, I think we might need to sell some other things. I think we want to keep getting these. Do we sell this? Maybe we just sell this because it's too hard to keep in a reasonable way. Okay, we can triple this. No, I don't think any of those are worthwhile. I think we're gonna, yeah, we'll sell this, get this Romeo. Trigger Slay. No, I'm just gonna grab that and I'll grab this just to save. So if our Julia dies, we can get a powerful thing going. Unfortunately, our copycat died, which is not really in line with our plan. And they have a very strong range character. So I think we'll get the attack though, which means we'll tie. Okay, unfortunately we don't proc this, but getting a tie is, I think, fine enough for us. Nothing we really want to cast here. Unfortunately, we're not finding too much. This is a monster, that's an animal. I guess it's a cat. Does make sense. Cast this on this. I don't know if it's worth grabbing another one of these, hoping to get a... Oh, see, this is nice with this. Everything would get +2, but past that point, it would be worth it here. I think I'll grab this and buy this, and then we'll pause right here so we can cast this. And we might want to see if we can get something off this round. You know, we're sort of reaching the end of the game. We're top 4, which is great. I've never played Peter Pants before. I don't think. It's possible we've tried it once, and I just don't remember, which is, you know, something, right? But this is a very weird build. You're sort of hoping like these trade in. Oh, I remember they had the good boy, which was very strong here. Oh, the Slay trigger means that everything got enormous. Yeah, well, we're gonna get crushed here. We're actually gonna take a ton of damage. Oh, this person just has quite the board. So yeah, we're gonna take, what, 15, 21? Yeah, wow, so yeah, we're in trouble if that person doesn't... Well, we could keep going Romeos. I don't know if that's a good idea, but there's something we could do. I've seen a lot of cats. Could get more of these. Yeah, we could have some very large cats. I think this is just sort of the build we go with. Hopefully this will level up. This is not really doing anything. It just never gets to attack. I don't know if that means it's not, you know, we should take it out, or what it means really. I expect this person to knock this person out, although they also seem to have a strong board, but and then we'll be top 2, and you know, we can see what happens there. This person looks very strong. If we don't take out the good boy, I don't think we have a chance. They also have the spirit. Oh, we didn't even get the slay buff. Wow. So if this dies, then if this survives, we get 2 copies of Juliet off this. Or do we get 4? Because it triggers. Yeah, we get 4. Wow, that's fun. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this is gonna get to attack. So we still don't get to see that. Yeah, so we're down to the top 2, but we're sort of going in attrition comp against someone who, when they hit anything, we can let's see what happens when we transform it. I will throw this in, I guess. but I don't think it's gonna matter. We're going, an attrition comp against somebody who, when they slay, gets a lot bigger, and that just doesn't work. Summoning tons of 40/40 Juliets is fine, but not when the opponent gets, plus 300/300 every time they kill something, because you're getting, 40/40 and they're getting 300/300. So I think we're probably going to lose here. We just got outscaled, which I think is, sort of what happens with Peter Pants, right? So it is Peter Pants. But I think this has been a really cool, experience to try this one out. And I definitely, sort of understood the strategy a little better than I had when I hadn't played it. Just as an observer or an opponent. I don't think you get, the sense of what the shop looks like and what your possible boards look like. Yeah, see, the problem is that now everything's extremely large. They have really great treasures too. I don't even know how these pair at all, but yeah, look at. I think is that 3,000, 21,000, 3,000. That's pretty incredible. Oh, because okay, this triples the slay abilities. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Wow, that was probably the strongest late game board I've ever seen. That's incredible. We got the first win of the day though. We did okay with Peter Pants. You know, I was excited to get to try it, and we'll try it again in the future and hopefully have a better understanding of what was going on. I mean, a lot of our comp was sort of based on the random polymorphs we got. Then we got the Juliet, and we got the copycat that way, and we got the dragon, which turned into this. So, we didn't really decide a lot of the comp, but we were able to adjust to it. So, cool game.